Yes, the mid-season patch in Roller Champions is good. Welcome back to Twins Reviews, guys. My name is ZMax, and in this video, I will be going over the mid-season patch that we got in the Neo Retro season. This patch that we got in Roller Champions is really good for multiple reasons, and I will go ahead and list off all the changes. There's actually a patch notes link from the Roller Champions team, which I'll leave in the description, but there are also a few rogue patches or changes that they didn't talk about. I don't know why they keep doing that, but there's always a few changes that we see that aren't mentioned in the patch notes, so I'll talk about that as well. Firstly, I want to mention that the bug shot is finally gone. So there's no more ball clipping through players when it's shot at a certain distance, and the way they fix that is by changing the ball recovery time from 0.6 seconds to 0.3 seconds, and that made a huge difference. I tested it out with Nax, and there's no more bug shotting, which is great. It's awesome to hear, and that actually also affected the way you pick up the ball after you tackle. I have noticed that I have recovered a lot more of the loose balls that I do when I tackle someone with a roundhouse kick, which is absolutely phenomenal for defense, and it's just a great overall change. Another change that came with this also to aid defense is the grab radius actually got increased when you dive for the ball, meaning you can recover the ball easier when you extend a dive for. Now there's also a maybe unintended change that came with this. Sometimes when you dive and the opponent releases the ball, you'll be able to grab the ball from behind him, which is a little bit weird. As you can see on the screen right here, the person is bowling the ball, but I dove behind him and was able to recover the ball even though I wasn't technically in front of the ball. That might get patched, not sure how they would go about it, but that was an unintended kind of change that they did. Another thing to aid defense is the hitbox got increased for the air dodge and the dodge dive, meaning when you're on defense, you are gonna have an easier time hitting the opponent when they air dodge or dodge dive. So that is also very good. Another huge change for the console or controller players is that the sensitivity option got bumped up. So now you can bump up your sensitivity even higher, which is super great for those people that felt a little bit limited by the sensitivity options that we got in the regular game. So now it is extended. Another big change is that the Slingshot got patched. Rather, not patched, but more like nerfed. It is much less consistent now and gives less speed when you're slingshotting in the air. So that is a very welcome change. Now no more overpowered lane clears. You can still pull off some stuff here and there, but not as consistent as before. Steam achievements were also added to the game. They also changed the way the daily match bonuses work. They changed it to be 75 fans for the first game, 100 fans for the second game, and 300 fans for the third game, along with a basic loot ball. Now I say basic loot ball because now we have different types of loot balls, also a new change. There is the classic loot ball, which is the loot balls that we used to have. There is the basic loot ball, which you get from these daily bonuses from matches that you play, and the basic loot ball has a 50% chance of getting fans, so it's kind of like a little reward, but I think it's good because you can get them daily. So honestly, very good change, very good addition, giving the players a little bit more of a chance to get some cosmetics. And finally, there is the premium loot ball, which can be found and gained in the sponsorship tab every week, and it has some good drop chances, so can't wait to do a loot ball opening and have those in the mix. So that is a pretty cool change. Along with the new loot balls, there is now a new loot ball menu, which is pretty cool. You can view all your loot balls, and it actually seems that the classic loot balls got split into two, and my theory on this is some of them are from the previous season and some of them are from the current season, because I've been saving loot balls and some of them came from the previous season. So that's going to be my leading theory on why I have two sections of classic loot balls, but that is not 100% sure, so don't take that at face value. Another cool change that they didn't mention in the patch notes is that on the leaderboard, you can now see everyone that has 5,000 and above MMR. It is no longer hidden by the 5,000 plus number. You can actually see exactly what their rating is in the leaderboard. And if you're wondering how these changes compare to pre-patch, then Razzie actually made a really good Twitter post about comparing what it was pre-patch and post-patch. So I'm gonna leave that Twitter link down in the description if you want to check it out, show him some love. And with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. A really good overall patch. I'm really loving it. Now, the only thing I want them to fix is the server issues with the frames dropping when you're playing cross-region, cross-platform. That should be next on their list. So hoping in the next patch that gets solved. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.